Here go part 2, and right now I'm getting ready, so don't mad me. Anyway, so when the police went to Crystal's house and stuff, the daddy was like, I disagree with their relationship. Alright, so now the police looking like, okay, we gotta look out for Crystal daddy because he disagreeing and stuff. We finna roll him out as a suspect. But when they was doing their investigating and stuff, they noticed that Crystal daddy don't got no parts of this. Fast forward, they start checking, the surveillance footage by the dumpster where they found Brittney and Crystal at. As they checking it, they see the car. Y'all remember I said that Crystal and Brittney had bought that Kia Soul? So they looking at the car, they like, okay, cool. Brittney or Crystal must be driving this car. No, y'all, it was a man driving the car. But nobody knew who the man was, so they was like, okay, cool, let's keep investigating. They go back to the house that Brittney and Crystal was staying in with the grandma and the daddy. And they seen the grandma and caregiver, and the grandma and caregiver was like, hey, listen, I need to tell y'all something. She basically said, like, go around the house and stuff, and you gonna see, like, weird stuff. Basically, blood. And then, y'all, they end up searching the house, child. They seen little splashes of blood and stuff, so they was like, something had to happen here. So, boom. So, the police was like, let's investigate, Brittney daddy. So, they get his phone records, okay? And see that he was calling this lady constantly. So, they like, okay, cool. Let's find this lady. The reason why they wanted to get a hold of this lady because, child, y'all remember they checked the surveillance footage and seen the Kia and somebody was driving it? Around that same time, that was the same time that Brittney daddy kept calling this lady. So, the lady basically said, like, yeah, I seen Brittney daddy driving a car that same night, y'all. And he wanted me to follow him back to the house. And the lady said she ended up spending that over the house. So they like, okay, cool, we get into something. They ended up finding the car. Now, I told y'all, the car was just gone. Like, ain't nobody know what the car is, but they ended up finding it. Child, fingerprints, everything. Everything is in that car. And when they gathered up their evidence, they noticed that Brittney daddy was the one who did all this. Then last thing, they was like, let's talk to Crystal's daughter. Y'all remember her little daughter? She probably was like only 5 years old. They get to talking to the daughter, not knowing like the daughter know a whole bunch of stuff. So basically, this what had happened. As Crystal finna put her daughter in the car and stuff, or I think Crystal was pulling up. It was either one, okay? But meanwhile, Crystal was outside the house. Brittney and her daddy full-blown arguing. And they basically said that Brittney daddy was jealous of her because he like, dang, my daughter got a car. She finna get her new apartment, like, And then others said that like he was jealous of the relationship, like he didn't like how it was two girls dating each other. Anyways, as they arguing and stuff, the daddy gets so mad that he ended up unaliving his daughter, Brittney. So Crystal come in the house and stuff, and she see everything. And she trying to run back out. As she running out, while Brittney daddy had shot Crystal. And he ended up cleaning up the evidence and, taking their body somewhere. And he lied to Crystal family, basically saying like, oh yeah, Crystal and Brittney left the baby here and stuff. Just a whole bunch of lies. But guess what, y'all? He ended up getting life in prison. My condolences to Brittney and Crystal family because they did not deserve that.